Good evening to everyone. Okay, here our group is group 9. So I would like to present about porcelain and polymer insulation in solid state. So this is our member. First of all is Muhammad Aimano bin Wakidin, Muhammad Hafiz Safiuddin bin Muhammad Saleh, Muhammad Farhan bin Azmi, and Muhammad Akbar Shah Muhammad Rafiq. Okay. As an introduction of our problem here is the insulation is facing various problems related to the environment and pollution. An exponential increase in the pollution level lead to the frequent faults in transmission line. So this may lead to the collapse of grid and also an inconvenience of everyone, besides interrupting of the growth of the nation of our population itself. So the scientific community explained this factor as a solution to resolve the transmission failure by adopting this polymer insulation of the conversion porcelain insulation, because its demand is to increase the proven inactive use of the transmission line. Okay, a study was conducted on the critical flashover, as we know as CFO, voltage and the fiberglass distribution with polymer and porcelain insulator as the result that indicate as the result later on that will discussed by my friend. As you can see, we can differentiate what material that the best for the insulation in solid state. This the scientific graph that shown in India. As you can see, the trend of the population increase by year 1999 towards 2013. The demand increasing rapidly because of the trend and the growth of the technology in our country. So later I will pass to my friend to explain a little bit more on the operation and how the insulator conducted.
Alright, I am Muhammad Afiq, and today I'm going to explain briefly about the pollution on insulators. So firstly, the pollution is bird dropping, and secondly is thermal plants, thirdly is industry discharge chemical or fly ash, agricultural ash burning or wildfire, mineral handling processes, salt due to coastal areas, cement industry and oil refineries, and lastly is commercial and domestic vehicles, which is railway yards, highway crossing. Next is I would like to introduce you the pollution level. For number one is light, which is ESDD, milligram per square cm is 0.03 to 0.06 and whatsoever. And I would like to tell you about the insulation distance categorized, which is the table has been constructed, which is system voltage versus minimum creep distance, which is consists of moderate pollution and heavy pollution. Which is I can tell you when the system voltage is 72.5, the moderate pollution is 1100, and the heavy pollution is 1700. And for 420 voltage, we got to the last voltage, which is the moderate pollution. We're going to say that it is 6480, and the heavy pollution have been recorded is 9660. Yeah, I would like to pass to my friends to explain more briefly about the presentation.
Okay, this is the insulation level and the creep distance. As we know that the pollution level for the light and the minimum creep distance to phase is 16, and the other else is following the level of the pollution is the medium is about 20, the heavy which is about 25, and very heavy you know that it is a worst air pollution which is 31. Okay, this is the comparison of porcelain and insulator. As we know that the weight factor for the porcelain is heavy and approximate of almost 400 kV string is around 135 kg of the pollution. And for the polymer it is lighter and offer an equal as better enough approximate value of 400 kV string above 20 kilogram. Okay, and for this is for the other factors for the porcelain and polymer, because we know that the polymer has a good advantage for the reduce the air pollution for the industry, as we know, because this is the ability to not fragile to shock, and the mechanical failure, which is as a single piece and no such problem occurred. The other S is highly resistant, low when compared to porcelain, and easy to handle, which is very easy and economical to the surrounding. Okay, this is the other S for the comparison between the porcelain and the polymer, because we know that the polymer is less affected and has an excellent insulation performance. Okay, and the other is the performance in snow, because we know that in that they have sometimes country has a snow weather, so which is comparatively poor develop cracking with passage of time. This is due to dimension limitation, and for the safe cleaning quality, due to hydrophobicity, the safe cleaning is required. Okay, this is the other S for the porcelain, and for the safety, for the porcelain is susceptible to explosion and breakage due to high fragile properties, and for the polymer, it provides high level safety, superior flexibility and strength. It is not susceptible to explosion. And for the design, its design flexibility is limited, and it requires larger and heavier tower for installation and more space. And for the polymers, the insulator design allow for adaptation to suit specific needs, such as creep distance, subsequently resulting in space saving and lower cost. Okay, for the next explanation, I will pass through to my friend Aiman to explain the details for the advantages of polymer.
Okay, so this is the advantages of polymer-based insulator. Okay, so the first one is one of another major advantage of polymer is that the voltage distribution is uniform all along length of strength, hence no chance of flashover or overshoot exists. So the second one is another advantage of polymer is the flexibility in design or shape. It can be given any type of shape to obtain required creep distance suitable to customer. So this is the figure of the polymer based insulator. This is the graph, and this is the polymers. So there is a limitation of polymer based insulator. So the first one is by rack during storage, and the second one is
Okay.
in the event of damage, wall string require replacement. Where is porcelain replacement of damaged or broken insulator is possible. Bed storage, due to bed storage petticoat has a tendency to shear. Polymer have also tendency to develop algae, fungus and lesions. This is blush green and yellowish type deposit on petticoats. This reduce pH value, lower hydrophobicity and decolorization. Finally, drying the band leading to breakage of the insulator. Okay, so this is the part where the fungi and algae produce. All of this is the polymer based insulation. Okay, so as a conclusion, polymer require testing or inspection from time to time, particularly when storage in open. Second one, periodical cleaning will retain its properties directly relating to prolonged shelf life. And the third one, power grid and other transmission utilities have changed porcelain to polymer in recent times since 2011 until 2012, which eventually show a drastic fall in transient fault. And the last one, shut technology in the power transmission has also increased system security and reliability. Okay, so that's all from our group. Thank you.